Right, these wall brackets are going to replace in France. Now they've obviously been turned on a lathe, and I've marked out the details exactly as the original. Now we've changed the design slightly, but the proportions are the same. And this original has obviously been gilded. That was carved or created in about 1820. So I've redrawn the proportions and changed the details from a water leaf there to a double acanthus leaf there. Now, obviously, the details at the bottom have been hand carved. The turned collar is part of the detail. That bottom part is going to have detail on it. And then these plumes fold over, and I'm going to be carving some round berries which look like pearls when they're finished. But because of the nature of the turn of the lathe, the tools that I've got to use are not the run-of-the-mill tools. Obviously, a straight chisel wouldn't be able to go in simply because it's a long straight blade. Consequently, you have to use back bends. Now they've been cast the same way as a normal tool, but obviously the steel has been curved at the end, so it changes the angle of the bevel, so I can get in to the arc of the turning. And I've also got some other back bends here, and again, if you look at the shape of that tool, you wonder what it was for, but this gives you the prime view to see the reason why it's made like it is. Now again, when these finish, they're going to be gilded with 24 karat gold leaf. That's not finished yet. I'm going to change that design slightly, get a decent detail. Now after the turning was spun on the lathe, this is a solid bit of timber. You can see that I've cut the back off. Right, that's the whole 360-degree turning, but that's just an offcut. So I've machined that flat, so when they're finished, they literally sit up against the surface of the wall, just to house up a vase, a bunch of flowers or whatever. Now there's 5 of these in total, so you can see the amount of work involved in them. They're all marked out by hand. I've even marked these out by hand. When you're drawing a line on the surface of a piece of timber, bear in mind that's about 24, 26 inches high. If you turn it and look down the length of it, you're reducing the 24 inches to about 2 inches. So you literally get your pencil, look down its line, so you can mark the straight line as perfectly as possible. And again, eventually, when it's finished, you'll see the details that are produced.